Welcome students to Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Today we are going to start with part 6 of chapter number 1, Introduction to Partnership and Partnership Final Account. Here is the sum. Ruja and Julie are partners sharing profit and losses in their capital ratio. So on the basis of the capital, we are going to decide their net profit. From the following trial balance and adjustments, you are required to prepare final account. Now see, trial balance is given here. We have drawn one column also over here. The first rule is we have to just segregate items, whether it will come in trading account, profit and loss, liability or assets, and therefore we are going to write initial of all this. So start with this purchase, trading account. So we have written here T, trade expenses, trading account. In this sum they have given general expense also over here, and that is the reason trade expense we have written in trading account. Salaries, profit and loss account. Wages and salaries, trading account. Advertisement, profit and loss account. Sales return, trading account credit side. We will subtract this from sales. Freehold property, assets. Office rent, profit and loss account. Motor van, assets. Stock, it is your opening stock, therefore trading account. General expense, profit and loss account. Sundry debtors, assets. Coal, gas, fuel, trading account. Carriage inward, trading account. Carriage outward, it is indirect expense, therefore it will come in profit and loss account. Plant and machinery, assets. Now come on the credit side. They have given the balance of partners capital account, Rucha and Julie. Partners capital account balance always appear in partners capital account credit side, and therefore we have written here PCC. Sundry creditor, liability, sales, trading account, credit side, RDD, this is our old RDD, therefore it will come in profit and loss account, and we are going to mention this in formula. Bills payable, liability, purchase return, trading account. Purchase we are going to minus from purchase, and sales return we are going to minus from sales, and there is a hidden adjustment of advertisement, that is of 2 years. It means we have paid for 2 years. So here we have done adjustments which are appeared in the trial balance. Now we are going to see adjustment here. Let us see the adjustment here. Adjustment number 1, closing stock. It is valued at cost price and market price. Students, always remember we have to consider whichever is less. So here we are going to take here 88,000, that is your cost price. And the effect of closing stock, trading account credit side and balance sheet assets. See the second one here. Ruja and Julie withdrawn from business 3,000 and 2,000 respectively for their personal use. Personal use, it is your drawing, and therefore first effect trading account credit side and partners capital account debit side. Now come to the adjustment number 3. Depreciate motor van by 5% and plant and machinery by 7%. Here adjustments are related with assets, therefore we will go to the trial balance. Here we have marked motor van also with red, it means we have to leave one line, adjustment is there, and even plant and machinery also we have marked as a red, it means adjustment is related, and therefore we have to leave one line. Come to the next adjustment. Adjustment number 4, reserve for doubtful debt on debtors at the rate of 5% is to be created. This adjustment, it is related with sundry debtor and bad debt. So we will go to the trial balance. In this sum they have not given bad debt, and here we have marked sundry debtor with red because adjustment is related with sundry debtor. Again we will go to the adjustment here. Adjustment number 5, outstanding wages, it is unpaid wages, and therefore it is related with wages. We will go to the trial balance. Here wages and salary, so we are going to just put red mark in wages and salary also. Adjustment is related with this. Now goods of 6,000 were purchased on credit, but no entry was found in books of accounts. This is your unrecorded purchase, and therefore this adjustment is related with purchase and sundry creditor. We will add into purchase as well as sundry creditor also. So come to the trial balance here. Purchase already we have marked with red, and sundry creditor we have marked with red. So we have seen here that whichever the items adjustments are related, we have marked with red. Now after this we are going to start with the sum. Here students, we have drawn here in the books of Rucha and Julie trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2019. We have divided here trading and profit and loss account by drawing in between this line. It is going to be divided here. Upper side is your trading and down is your profit and loss account. Down we have written here partners capital account and here balance sheet that we have prepared. Now we will start with this sum here. The first item that is given here purchases. So purchases 48,000 rupees we have written here. After that trade expenses, it will come here in trading account. So therefore we will write here purchases in trading account. Here we have written here trade expenses 3,000 rupees in outer column. The next is salaries. It will come in profit and loss account. No adjustment of salary is given. So here amount will come in outer column. Amount is here 4,500. The next is wages and salary. Amount is 2,800. Trading account 2. Wages and salaries. Inner column because adjustment is given 2,800. The next is advertisement. It will come in P&L 2. Advertisement. Amount will come in inner column 4,000 rupees. So here we are going to write 4,000 rupees in inner column. And students, it is hidden adjustment, so always we have to give its effect. Now only it is paid for 2 years, therefore it is prepaid and we will minus from advertisement, and the second effect will come in balance sheet asset side. We will minus here prepaid, so therefore less prepaid here expenses, that is 4,000 rupees for 2 years. It means 2,000 rupees for 1 year. So here we will minus this and we will bring this amount in outer column. The balance amount here 2,000 rupees. Now the second effect, now only here we will write on the balance sheet here after RDD, that is prepaid, advertisement 2,000 rupees in outer column, so here 2,000 rupees in outer column. Yes, now we'll proceed with the next here. The next is sales written. Already we have written here sales written, and therefore we will write here sales written amount. It is given here 8,000 rupees sales written. The next is freehold property asset side. Freehold property outer column because there is no adjustment, and therefore the amount is 23,000 rupees in outer column. The next is office rent in profit and loss account. So here after this to office rent outer column amount 5,000 rupees. The next is motor van assets Amount will come in inner column. Next is opening stock. Already we have written here opening stock. Amount will come in outer column here. So amount of opening stock is 89,500. Now next is general expenses 2,500, profit and loss account. So to general expenses, amount will come in outer column 2,500. The next is sundry debtors assets. Already we have written here sundry debtor. We will write amount over here. Sundry debtor 62,000 rupees inner column. The next is coal, gas, fuel 1,000 rupees trading account. To coal, gas, fuel, amount will come in outer column here and the amount is 1,000 rupees. The next is carriage inward. To carriage inward, amount will come in outer column here and the amount is 800 rupees of carriage inward. The next is carriage outward, profit and loss account. To carriage outward, amount will come here. Office rent amount was 5,000 rupees. Next we have written here general expense, the amount was 2,500. The next is carriage outward and the amount is 1,300. And the last is plant and machinery on debit side here. After motor van, plant and machinery, amount will come in inner column. Amount is 13,800. Come on the credit side of trial balance, capital account of Rucha and Julie 80,000 and 40,000. Here credit side we are going to mention the amount 80,000 and the next is here Julie 40,000 rupees. The next is sundry creditors 22,000 rupees balance sheet here. Here we have to leave some space. And now sundry creditor, amount will come here in inner column because adjustment is related with this. Amount is here 22,000 rupees. The next is sales. ₹1,48,000. Next is RDD. This is our old RDD. Therefore, already we have written here. Old RDD, it is given here 1,200. The next is bills payable 12,000 rupees liability side. So after sundry creditor, bills payable, amount will come in outer column because there is no adjustment related with this. Amount is given here 12,000 rupees. Now purchase return 6,000 rupees. Here already we have written here purchase return So here we are going to write in inner column purchase return 6,000 rupees. So here we have done with the trial balance. Now we are going to proceed with the adjustment that is given in over here. The first adjustment is closing stock. Cost price 88,000 rupees. So closing stock here. Trading account credit side. We have to leave some space. By closing stock, amount will come in outer column. Amount is here 88,000 rupees. And the second effect here, balance sheet, asset side after plant and machinery. Plant and machinery, we have to leave some space. So closing stock we are going to write here. Closing stock amount will come in outer column here. Amount is here 88,000 rupees. Now the next adjustment is goods withdrawn by partner. Rucha and Julie withdrawn from business 3,000 and 2,000 rupees. So they have withdrawn cash. It is drawing. So first we will write here trading account, credit side after sales return. By partners withdrawn. Name of the partner Rucha. Amount will come in inner column. Rucha, she has withdrawn here 3,000 rupees. And Julie, she has withdrawn here 2,000 rupees. And therefore, the total drawing of the partner is 5,000 rupees. We will write in outer column. And the second effect, it will come here partner's capital account here. To drawings. ₹3,000. And next is 2,000 rupees. Now the next adjustment is depreciation on motor car 5% and plant and machinery 7%. We will come on the asset side. Here we will write here depreciation on both, that is plant and machinery. So here less depreciation, and here is also we are going to write here less depreciation of both the partners. Now we will calculate here 5% of motor van and 7% of plant and machinery. Amount of depreciation of motor van is 2,000 rupees. So we will minus this and we will bring the amount in outer column. Amount is 38,000 rupees in outer column. The next is plant and machinery. And the amount of plant and machinery here 13,800. $13,800, and the depreciation is 966, and we will bring this in outer column here. We will subtract and bring the amount in outer column. Amount is 12,834, And the second effect of this depreciation, it will come in profit and loss account debit side. Here, after carriage outward, we are going to write here to depreciation motor van and plant and machinery. Amount here we are going to write in inner column. Amount is 2000 rupees of motor van, and the second is 966 of plant and machinery, and therefore the total of both will come in outer column 2966. So we have given the effect of this. Now the next adjustment is reserve for doubtful debt 5% to be created. Now this amount we are going to calculate from Sunday data. %5. From Sunday data 62,000 rupees, we will calculate here new RDD because new RDD is not given. So here we'll put dash, and now from 62,000 we are going to calculate 5%, that is 3,100. We will minus this and we will bring the amount in outer column here. So the amount is 58,900, and the second effect of your new RDD, it will come here in your new RDD. It is 3,100. New bad debt is not given here, so we'll put dash over there. New RDD is also not given, we'll put dash over here. And now new RDD is 3,100 and old RDD is here 1,200. So from 3,100 we will minus our here from 3,100 old RDD, and therefore the outer column the amount will come here. It is 900 rupees will come in outer column. So we have given the effect of this. The next adjustment is outstanding wages 800 rupees. We will add to wages. Add outstanding wages, and the amount is 800 rupees, and therefore we will write here in outer column 2,800 plus 800, 3,600, and the second effect of this will come balance sheet outstanding wages. Amount will come in outer column here 800 rupees. And now the last adjustment is here unrecorded purchase 6,000 rupees. We will add to purchase here 6,000 rupees. We will add it. So 48,000 and 6,000 first we will add, and from that we are going to minus here purchase written, that is 6,000 rupees here purchase written. Now the amount will come in outer column 48,000 rupees. Second effect of unrecorded purchase, we will add to Sunday creditor here. So add unrecorded purchase, amount is 6,000 rupees. We will add this and we will bring the amount in outer column. And the total here is 28,000 rupees in outer column. So here, students, we have done with the trial balance and all the adjustments. Let us check whether we have given opening stock. We have written here from purchase, unrecorded purchase we have added, sales return we have subtracted here, and from sales we have subtracted here sales return. Amount will come in outer column. And the second effect here of outstanding wages we have given here, yes, outstanding wages here, bills payable and outstanding wages we have given the effect. Now we will close the trading account. Credit side, let us find out which side is greater. So here, first we will do the total of trading account credit side. Here, we will do the total over here. Now, 1,40,000 plus 5,000, 1,45,000, 1,45,000 plus 88,000. The total is, we have done with all the adjustment. Now we are going to do the total of trading account credit side. The total here is 2,33,000 rupees. Now we'll bring the total here, same here on the debit side, 2,33,000 rupees. And now we are going to minus all our debit side item, all our expenses, and after that the difference amount is our gross profit, and therefore the gross profit is 87,100. Here we are going to write here to gross profit carried down. So to gross profit C/D, that is carried down here. Now this we are going to bring in profit and loss account credit side. So here we are going to write profit and loss account credit side by gross profit brought down and the amount will come in outer column here. $87,100. Now we will do the total of our credit side of profit and loss account. Here the same amount will come, 87,100 . 87,100 will bring the total here. 87,100. Now after this we are going to minus all our expenses of debit side. Here we will get our net profit, and now this net profit we are going to distribute among the partner as per the ratio as we have done. It will be 2:1 ratio we are going to distribute among the partner. The net profit is 66,934. Here this we are going to distribute in the ratio of 2:1. So here we are going to distribute among the partner to net profit carried down between the partner here, that is Rucha, and the second is Julie, and the amount of distribution of Rucha is, we have distributed and therefore we got the amount 44,623, and the next is 22,301. Now this net profit we are going to bring to partners capital account credit side. So here we are going to write here by net profit, and amount will come here. Amount is net profit amount that we have got here 44,623, and the second here amount is 22,311. Now we will do the total of credit side. So here the amount here is 62,311 of Julie, and we will do the total of Rucha also, and the total is 1,24,623. Yes, see the amount. Amount is 1,24,623. Now we will bring this here. The same amount we are going to copy here. Same. Okay, we will write the amount. That is 62311. Now the next is here Rucha's total 1,24,623. Now we will minus here first Julie's 2,000 rupees and we'll bring the difference amount. Here the difference amount of Julie is 60,311 and of Rucha's is 121,623. This is our closing balance, and here we are going to write here in front of this balances to balance carried down here, and now this balance here we will bring in our balance sheet liability side. Balance sheet liability side here. Now we are going to write the name of the partners, Rucha and Julie. Amount will come here, that is 1,21,623 and 60,311, and the total of this we will write here in outer column, that is 1,81,934. So here is we have done with our balance sheet. Now we will do the total of the balance sheet. We are just going to write the total. Here our sum is going to get tally here, and the balance amount is the balance amount is 2,22,734, and the same here also amount is 2,22,734. Here our sum is over. Our balance sheet is got tally here. I hope that students you have understood this sum very well. There is some technical issue. This is the first time that we have tried here, but we have done very good job in this. Thank you students. Thank you very much.